Probably not, right? 600 gold experiment. Things sure have gotten tough. Yes, it has. But he's like, I'm not to replace it. I'm my own person. I still think I'm inferior and that nobody likes me, but it's just me. It's just who I am. We should be able to leave now. Come to Eldrint. Murder. Excuse me. We also have to go to the radiation gate. I can't forget that. I have the page pulled up right here. Yes, please. So we gotta go to the radiation gate. We already did Doth. We already did Little Devil. Forbidden spells again. After all this time, they're suddenly in opposite positions. After all this time? Yeah, Ash is the same as always. I guess Luke's the one who changed. Yes, he saw death with his own eyes and he grew up. He's still dying, by the way. He didn't tell anybody, but Ash doesn't realize that, and he's angry that his replica puppet has started thinking for itself. No, I think Ash does realize it. He just doesn't want to acknowledge that the puppet that took everything from him has become independent. Didn't I just say that? Judging from his anger, that's probably the case, though it could be worse. If he had simply ignored Luke and left, there would have been no hope. Now it's Ash's turn to become independent. Yeah, okay, whatever. Radiation gate. There's still some dungeons I haven't explored. What dungeons are those? Nebulum's Crag, although I don't think that's a real dungeon. The Abyss. Oh, and Eldrin's the last one. Okay. Yeah, those are the last three. I don't think Nebulum's Crag is a real place, though. I mean, it is a real place, but it's not a dungeon. She's just in there. Hey, Colonel, is this a Forbidden Verse Stone? So it would seem. The Sword of Judgment is the wedge in the tides of the Southern Sea. So this place is the wedge of the Southern Sea, huh? Whatever the case, at least we found another stone. I don't know, Judgment. Did I miss a spell along the way? Forbidden Verse, whatever. 8 out of 11. What was 7 out of 11 then? Sheridan, go to the northwest part of Sheridan. We already did that. And yeah, we did get Absolute. So he's not going to learn Prism Sword here. He should learn it on the next one. We already got the Heart of Chaos. We got the Little Devil costume. So this one is also in Doth. Where? Doth. In Ion's room, okay. So yeah, it would have been more efficient to do this when we were here, but it's whatever. Make your way to the library with the hidden passage to the Sephiroth. Sonic Blast and 150,000 gold. Is it even worth learning this one? I always forget about this one. I don't recall using Sonic Blast too much, but let's go to the library first, then we'll go to Ion's room. Forbidden spells, this one's in Yulia City. Lower level, Yulia City, main facility. Head straight toward the back of the room. There should be somebody in here. Is it you? No, it's not you. Then maybe it's this guy. Hence what we... I don't know what the fuck that was. We once had a collector's book within the books of this library, but what happened to it? It appears that it got mixed into the book slated for disposal and returned to its initial blank state. I'm sorry to hear that. We're filling in a collector's book too, but there's so much information, it's a pretty big job. Oh, please consider donating it once it's complete. You gotta be kidding, this is a huge amount of work. Yes, I suppose you're right. I'm not, getting any younger. Is it you? Probably take upwards of 10 years to read everything here. Who the hell am I supposed to talk to in here? Who the hell's been talking this whole time? You? The cats have always been popular fairy tale characters. So saith you. Arcane art books. Doth. Make your way to the library with the hidden passage in the Sephiroth. Straight east until... Okay, talk to the person by a window. Oh, so you want us to go to the other library. Okay, well then in that case it would be faster just to go to Ion's room first. If that is the case. So you should have said the other library. I mean they did, they said that library with the hidden passage, but... If someone's just skim reading it, the other library would be faster to discern. Hey Florian, what's that you're holding? That's a forbidden verse stone. Mose gave it to me. Mose? I found it in the room that we were locked in for a really long time. When I left, I asked Mose if I could have it, and he said yes. Oh. I can't ask him to give it up after hearing that. Let's give up on this one. We can't force Florian to give up his memories. Colonel, thanks. You want this rock? No, it's okay, Florian. But if you really want it, it's okay with me. Florian, you don't have to force yourself. No, you come to play with me, so I want to give it to you. Alright, thank you very much. Sure, well it's time for my lessons now. See you later. Now then, heaven's wrath doth fall upon the land of the children of divinity. So it really was a forbidden first stone. Yes, I must say, that was very nice the way you treated Florian, Colonel. I guess even the necromancer can't bring himself to pick on an innocent child. Oh, it was precisely because of his innocence that I expected him to give me the stone unquestioningly if I spoke like that. He's such a manipulative douche. But at least he's real about it. Okay, so we gotta go to that other library. So much busy work. Yulia City, contamination effect, Belkin. Okay, so a good thing I did this first. I would have been able to... I wouldn't have been able to complete it, is a better way of saying that. I would have been able to not complete it is technically possible, it's just really awkward sounding. Yes, so it's over here. You're in Doth a lot. Like Doth Cathedral, they use the hell out of this place. So there's someone, not you, not even in the library yet. So apparently there's a dude in here that has the last arcane book that we have. Once we get there, of course. Why'd they make it like this? Like, we didn't need 5 doors to get to a single library. Like, what is the point? Like, there's not even any, like, offshoots that lead to other places. Hey, you! Is that an Elber-style arcane art text? Yes, it is. A believer donated it for the purpose of aiding the rebuilding of the Order. Does that mean you're going to sell it? Yes, we'll put it up for auction. Wait a minute, then give it to me. But... I'm Cantor Tatlin, Ionian Sergeant and Phone Master Guardian. That man was very close to Phone Master Ion. We aren't asking for it for free, please. Annis. Alright, but this text is intended to provide funds for operation of the Order. I would like to charge a premium for it. Right, how much? 150,000 gold. Don't you think it's about time you told her the truth? But if I do that, the maid will get fired. That's certainly possible, but... Luke, to be honest, I'm not sure how I feel about that type of kindness. Shut up, would you? It's my business. I just saved this world from everlasting poisonous miasma, and I have to pay 150,000 gold for this stupid shit. It's like, well, we have to rebuild the Order. Do you realize that without me clearing up that shit, that everybody would be dead. Well, yes, but money... Go screw yourself, you stupid bitch. And we have to walk all the way back out here. This is just wonderful. Hey, you. Take me back to the entrance. To the entrance, I say. Just awful. There's no reason that that needs like 5 doors to get to that stupid library. Okay. Busy, busy, busy work. I'm thinking we'll probably put it back on normal for the arena. Just for the single fights. And then when we do the cameo battle, we'll do that part on hard. It's going to be hard, like, no question about it. It's going to be really annoying, as a matter of fact. As long as the items hold out, it shouldn't be too bad. But it's like an actual level playing field because you're fighting against Mint, Reed, Natalie, and Philia. Philia's a powerful caster. Mint is a powerful healer that needs to be killed. You have to kill her twice. It's a double-edged sword because as long as Reed is alive, he can bring back people with one of his mystic arts. It's really stupid. So you gotta kill them both. And it's rough because as long as Mint is alive, she heals people and she can use resurrection on people. It's a hard fight. I'm telling you right now, it's a hard fight. Where am I going from here? Battle goal. Quite an annoying fight. Quite an annoying fight indeed. I mean, it's epic, but at the same time, like, we only have 16 items, and we'll see what happens. It shouldn't be too hard, though. It's not impossible. It's just gonna be really annoying. Really fun, though. Usually all the cameo fights are pretty fun. It's too bad though, like this was the last one that had it as a group fight. Like there were other cameo appearances in other games, but they're mostly like single player things. Like in Tales of Vesperia there was like single player fights where you fought the cameos. You still fight them in the Coliseum, but it's single player, you don't do it as a group. But yeah, it's gonna be tough. Spiral attack. I want to play Tales of Eternity at some point too. Lots and lots of games do I want to play. My, Luke, what brings you here today? You're going to do something? Well, I don't need any shoulder massages or cooking today. How about cleaning the manor? If you wish, Mother. I'm just joking, Luke. Come here, Maki. Forgive me, Master Luke. I heard from Maki that you've been buying back the books that she accidentally disposed of. Ugh. I thought it was strange for you to volunteer like that. Mother, I'm sorry. It's alright, I'm happy to see the kindness you displayed toward Maki. But Luke, I'd like you to trust me a little more. I'm sorry, I thought she'd be fired if Father found out. Don't worry, I'll keep this a secret deep in my heart. Now, if you're here, that must mean you found the last book. How much is it? 150,000 gold. My, alright, take this and go buy it back. And from now on, don't keep secrets from your mother, alright? Yes, Mother. Well, that was a good ending, I guess. I mean, these arts are whatever. Like, the only ones I really like are, like, maybe Slag Assault and Lightning Blade, because you can use Sunlight Chambers with those. But Sonic Blast is whatever. Demon Fist is whatever. It's like... If you're into doing big combos, like Demon Fist is like whatever. It's not that big a deal. It's up to you though if you want to do these side quests. I'm just doing it to show it off for the first time. But after this we're not... Well, if I want to carry over all the arts, I guess I'm going to have to do them again. But I won't explicitly say like, oh, you know, we're finishing up this side quest. Not that I have been either. now I come to think of it. Like, I'm not really saying like, okay, this is where you get this. But if you watch, you'll see that, yeah, I got all of them, and I show you how to get them just by doing it. I don't explicitly say it out loud, but it is captured on camera. So this is the final of the Arcane Art Book side quest. We're finally done with it. It was a game-long side quest. Back to Doth. Let's see, contamination effect. This was like a game-long side quest that really doesn't give you any power gains. It just sort of talks about like what happens at the end of this game, and it kind of clues you in as into what's been happening in the game with replicas and what's sort of leading to the final conclusion of it all. But they kind of alluded to it a little bit whenever like that Cheagle replica was like, oh yeah, or the original replica was like, I died, but I was alive again after I felt something flowing inside of me. It sounded suggestive, but what it really meant was the contamination effect and what it is. It's like matter and antimatter, except it's not explosive. Like, that's what a hyperresonance is. The actual explosion of these things. Because two of the same thing can't exist at one, like, it's like against the laws of physics, like they both can't exist at the same time. In this game's physics, anyway, in this game's world. But after we're done getting this, we gotta go to Yulia City. And then we do contamination effect, the final part of that. Well, second to final part of that. Oh, we have to run all the way to the right. I must have missed a forbidden spell thing, because if it says here that I'm supposed to learn Judgment, but I haven't learned Judgment, then something is amiss. I believe there's something that we missed. Okay, up here, here's the lady. Yep, 150,000 gold, that's all of it, thank you. Luke has learned Sonic Blast. You finally got all the arcane arts. You should be grateful to your mother. Yeah, thanks, mother. Although, if I had been honest in the first place, maybe we wouldn't have had to done all this. Who knows? But, Sonic Blast. Rapid thrusts create powerful wind blasts that send the enemy flying. Yeah, I typically don't like stuff that knocks enemies away, because unless you're next to a wall, you're not going to be able to use your Mystic Art on them, because they'll be out of it. That's the only reason why I don't like knockdown moves either. Well, knockdown moves are okay against the wall. Like, if they're against the wall, it's fine. So this is done. Yulia City. Phone? Yeah, let me get it for you. Okay. Yeah, my mom likes to use my phone charger because for whatever reason it's the only one that works, so does not bother me to let her use it. Okay, we are on our way to Yulia City. We're just gonna fast travel there, we're not actually gonna fly there. Like 70 hours is like cool, it's cool to say like, oh, this game is 70 hours long, but at the same time, towards the end I really like to speed stuff up. These Tales of games, there's lots and lots of like story elements and little bits and pieces to finish. And the action kind of takes a back seat whenever you do stuff like this. I'm more about the action in these games than I am the story. The story is okay. Like I said previously in previous streams, this is probably one of the darker stories. Yulia City. Lower level of Yulia City's main facility. Head straight towards the back of the room. There's a small object on the ledge to the right where the door leads to the conference room. Okay, so yes. Oh, the things I do for completion's sake, and I'm not even doing all of it. This game has a lot of crap in it when you like really do like a. It's not even 100% because I'm not gonna finish the collector's book and all that. Not here. It's over here. Oh shit, that's what I needed to do in order to get the secret shop. Here it is. It's like if you didn't know this stuff was here, you'd never figure it out. Are you interested in this stone? Yes, it's... After the Outer Lands came down, the land outside Yulia's city solidified. This was stuck in it. I see. Actually, we need this stone to decipher the ancient scroll we have. Could we ask you to give it to us? Please. You are our saviors for having transformed the Cliffoth. Please take it. Finally, somebody who's grateful for once. Upon the island of spiritual mystery, bow down before heaven's power. We couldn't have gotten this stone without lowering the Outer Lands. I'm glad we found it. I'm definitely missing a verse then, if we should have had Prism Sword by now. I'm gonna have to look up what I could have missed. Annoying. Because now it's talking about Meteor Storm. Yulia City, and the final part is the Fubris River. Enter the Fubris River from the north. Jade learns Meteor Storm, the final forbidden art. So I must have missed something along the way here. It's okay, we shall find it. Is there one in Mount Ronil that I might have missed? I don't think so. Where was it though? Like, it's been years since I played this, so